AU chairmanship given to the president.
President Mahama. Yes.
Blessing in disguise, or it's still opening borders for anybody to enter our borders and our country without proper documentation, because obviously there are reasons why we know the president is not talking when we talk about border control, we talk about passport, we talk about immigration issues, and yeah, he has intentionally decided not to talk about this. Is he eyeing the bigger picture of his career, or he's for the foreigners against the citizens?
What do you call it?
African Union.
AU position for the president, in my opinion, is a position that is given to respected people in society. And when it's given to you, the problem would have looked at your credentials and what you intend to do and what you can do for African Union. The fact of the matter is that African Union does not mean be foolish or be stupid or be ignorant or allow criminals to invade your country. No. When given this position, if our president wants to use it wisely, I believe it's about opening of borders for trade, for businesses, for collaboration, and for interrelationship. But then, you open your doors to the right people, not to the wrong people. You still can put some level of check and balances for opening your doors for collaboration and businesses. It doesn't mean that because you're an African Union leader, the AU chairman or president, you just come and pass laws and say, oh, from now on, all the AU countries can move from one country to another. Yes, but it can move. What we can strengthen our institutions, our security institutions in our country to make sure that the movement of goods and services from any AU country is being controlled and managed well. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Because Ghana now is becoming the gateway of Africa. We are the most peaceful country in the African Union, the Eastern corridors. Are you getting what I'm saying? And everybody is emulating us. But then, let us not be stupid. Let us not be ignorant. Let us not hype ourselves and forget to strengthen our borders. Okay? Guide our borders. Protect our borders. And make sure movement are controlled in and out. Are you with me? Both passengers and goods are properly controlled. They say trust is good, but controlling is what? Is better. I can trust you, but I need to control whatever you bring to me. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
The trust level is different. But that level of me making sure that, yes, whatever you are bringing into my country is not going to be dangerous to my people or my country or my citizens or any other citizens living in my country. So, yes, I don't see any better person taking the AU position than President Mahama. If in case there was even one who was contesting him, there wasn't anybody contesting him. And if they have given to him, he should use that to strengthen our borders and make sure that African Union citizens or African citizens live in peace with one another, move without the crime level must drop. That is the problem.
But not when you have leaders who don't care.
But I will not be that leader. I am not that kind of leader. 2028 is around the corner. We must begin to elect responsible leaders and rather stop taking no fuel and putting any other person there. You understand me? I am telling you, I am not bluffing, not bragging, but I'll be one of the finest presidents in the world if I become president in 2028. Not in Africa, in the world. I tell you. You see, whatever our leaders are doing, they are our colleagues. They are not older than us. The only opportunity they have is that they have been put on the seat and we are not. That's the difference. But when it comes to leadership, we are better off than many of the millions of them, thousands of them, most of them. Because when you are a father and you cannot protect your children, you cannot train your children to be better than you, and you cannot protect them and guide them and give them hope and courage, you have failed them. You failed your children. Any father who cannot train his child to be better than him has failed himself and the children. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So we still have a long way to go as African. But then we're hoping things will change and be better.
Exposing our presidency to every celebrity that comes in from Nigeria. Last time we saw an artist called Asake, led by Ibrahim Mahama, straight to the president to go and have a chat with the president here and there, when Asake has been in the midst of a Ghanaian who has given 10 warning shots, and he going straight to the president to go and ask the president to release this guy. It looks like every artist that fly all the way from Nigeria, anybody that comes from Nigeria, has easy access to the presidency. In the past, we saw a gentleman called McMill fly all the way from the US, come to the Flagstaff House to go and do a music video. It looks like our presidency is having a lot of Nigerian influence, and
when you give your presidency to villages, they welcome sycophants, and they see sycophants as what? Heroes. I don't know whether you understand me.
It makes sense.
When you give your presidency to a villager, anybody he sees in the city becomes what? A god to him. Do you understand me?
Yeah. Even you as a businessman, as a politician, I don't think it will be very easy for you to just fly all the way to Washington, D.C. and say, I'm going to see Trump.
Yeah, you still don't get it. If you get it, you understand. You see, I'm a world-renowned politician. Those names you mentioned cannot stand before me. I don't see them as anything. Look, if I become the president of Ghana, many presidents in these African countries, I will see them as babies before me. I will not go and sit by Putin. I will not be invited by the US president to come and line up and sit down beside him, or be invited by, what do you call him, the Britain prime minister, or be invited by Schroeder, what do you call it, Chancellor of Germany, and then I see that as what? As a what do you call it? An achievement. You see, we have presidents who don't have any. I mean, where did they pick them from? Almost say their eye no open. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When you pick somebody, eye no open, everybody they come into the Flagstaff House, they play music, they misbehave. But if you open a president whose eye open, do you think those boys from Nigeria and musicians can come? Me, Hassan Ayariga, you can come and meet me. Who are you? Who are you? We have reduced our presidency to nothing. It didn't start from President Mahama, it started way back. Akufo-Addo did the same thing. You know, I went to the US and I was delivering a speech. I remember around the Washington, it was in DC, and they were talking about black presidency and that Obama, after Obama, what next? That day, the black Americans listened to me and they realized that they are leaders in Africa. I told them one thing. I said, look, Barack Obama will step down as president without handing over to a black man. And it will take another 50 years after Obama for a black man again to become president. I said, you know why? They were all listening to me. I said, tell me, when Barack Obama became president, what happened? The only people he trained, the only people who came to White House were people who come in to sing music. Black people who were coming. How many blacks politicians did he train for a next transition that after 8 years, now that I'm president, by the time I am down, we should put another black guy who will take over from me? How many? I said, how many? All he did was that all the black guys, they will come and sing music. All the musicians will come and sing me. All the gays will come to the White House. And when he left, what happened? Tell me. There was no proper transition. If it was an Indian man who was president of the Republic of the United States, an Indian man would have taken over from him. If it was a Mexican who was the president of the United States, a Mexican president would have taken over from him. But what did we see? We had black presidency and we did not train anybody to take over the black. I said it way back before he left office. Did it not happen? Way back. Go and look for the video, it's there. Way back. Voice of American. I went there, VOA. I sat down there and said it again. Made that. I met Kevin Taylor. I told him. Kevin Taylor, I met him. I told him all this. We spoke. That time he was not even the Kevin Taylor you know today. He was starting. He was starting this program. Way back. So you see, when the president, I mean, let's be president, but don't be too accessible to almost every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Ibrahim Mahama turned the presidency to his business center.
Everybody is using Ibrahim Mahama as a link to the president.
But Ibrahim Mahama is not a politician.
Yeah.
Let's be sincere. He's only the president brother, nothing else. Under normal circumstances, he should not even be very too close to the president. Presidency is different, brother, family is different. You understand? I mean, what are we doing? Yes, of course, we want to build Ghana. But every Tom, Dick, and Harry who come to Ghana, he goes to shake. Look, when this guy came to Ghana, that musician, he wore shorts, knicker, and went and greeted President, what is his name? Akufo-Addo. I was mad that day. Knicker, like somebody going to play basketball. And they turn our Flagstaff house to a shooting video. Can you do that in the White House? You want to sit with the president? Look at Sogolski, or what is his name? Sogolski. When he dressed in normal shirt, what did Trump? You heard what Trump told him, didn't you?
Yeah.
You heard it. That is the president. He told him right in his face, "You can't dress like this and come and sit with me." But Nanado received the money in shorts. People braid their hair, dreadlock, and come and sit down with the president. I mean, there should be some decorum. Who meets the president with that? When you have some code of conduct, code of dressing. We've turned this thing to normal lifestyle. The president is everywhere, visiting everybody, going to everybody's program, doing that. I mean, what is that? Everybody just get up. What is that? What's the value of the presidency anymore? It has no value. The value is gone.
I'll ask one more question before we will let you go, because we don't want to keep you for, even though we miss you, we want to have a lot of questions, but we also have to respect our timing, because it's late. we had the airstrike from US to Nigeria, and every bandit is running straight. Most Nigerians are running straight into our borders and coming in. We had a couple of countries straight away. Chad closed their borders. Togo followed suit. Even Burkina has restricted a lot of Nigerians coming in because they know that panic has happened in Nigeria, and they are looking for a safe haven. And the only place that everybody's speaking about is Ghana. If you were the president now, what would you advise that your people do, and what do you think that Ghanaians living in? Because we heard what happened in Ho, people entering mosque, doing all sort of nonsense, and we know that the bandits are hiding in our villages. And some time to come, you will start seeing them going to our mosque, our churches, and start spraying people. Do we call this a national emergency? Should we not get worried as a country, or should we just sit down and then eat, drink, make merry, and sleep?
First of all, if you remember my last video on TikTok, on some of these videos, I said that Nigeria will go to war soon, and Nigerians will start running to Ghana. I made mention of this. I made mention of it. If you want to go back and review some of these videos, and it is better we start closing our borders now. Nobody listened. Look, we should be very worried as Ghanaians. You know why? Nigeria will own Ghana in the next 5 years if some of us don't become president. Nigerians will control they are currently controlling every aspect of our country. There are many in this country, too many. And when they are going to war, do you know those who are running to us? They are not the innocent ones who are only running to us. They are bandits who are coming to us. Don't think that those who are coming to you are the innocent ones. They are the bandits that are coming to you. They are running for a safer place to hide themselves. And after some time, they will show what? They are true what? Color.
Yeah.
And they are going to start. You know, Ghanaians naturally are very calm people who do not want trouble. They want to live in their cycles. You are beating one Ghanaian, all of them are quiet. Everybody want to hear me. That is Ghanaians. So Nigerians know that behavior of Ghanaians, and that is how they are going to take over our country. I am praying hard that God give Ghana to me by 2028. You will see what will happen. Look, I am not a Nigerian, and I'm not a Nazi. I'm a 100 born Ghanaian citizen, pure Ghanaian. But let the Nigerians know, if they are troublesome, I am one. If they are hard, I am one. If they think they are eye open, my eye tear. If they think they can take Ghana for granted, they should always remember there's a man called Hassan Ayariga. Always, whatever they are doing, they should also always remember Ghana, Dr. Ayariga is alive. The day I will start with them again, that day I'll have all Ghanaians back in Ghana. In my last video, I said government should call back all Ghanaians. Go and look for the video. And that there's going to be war very soon in Nigeria. The intelligence I'm gathering is that there's going to be another war that will be worse than the Biafra war. So our country citizens should call back. I don't even know why our citizens are in Nigeria. Seriously.
What is in Nigeria?
What is that? What Nigeria pa? Oko Nigeria. Omoko abruti ude unko bibia oko Nigeria. They're the one Nigeria. Nigeria is last. Nigeria is last. No ko Nigeria ko yede. Aba Ghanaians. Yepe bibia na edi anye Nigeria ebeko. Mini sanine. Nigeria ebeko. When they themselves are running to you, you are running to them. Ghana, you people have disgraced me. Have disgraced me seriously. Some of you have disgraced me.
A final message in a wrap up. Three times, the Constitutional Review Committee have said 3 terms. Go on a 3 term. Mahama is everywhere talking about going on a 3rd term. They've said that okay, the 4 years is not enough. Let's move on to 5 years. Kwesi Prempe and the committee that sat down and drafted this. If you are to give them a response based on what you've heard, what are you going to tell them? I know you're going to talk about it next week, but we want you to give us an overview of what your impression.
I will talk about it next week, but I'm going to tell you one thing. They have failed and disappointed us. I'm telling you, they've disappointed us. They failed us. They did not do a good job, and we are not going to adapt it. How can you say a 30 years Ghanaian should run for president? Those who are even 40, how far have they gone? Not to talk of 30. How can you say that we should give 5 years to a bad leader so that you rule out for 10 years? Why will you do that? If somebody can be a good leader, it does not need many years to become a good leader. Give him 5 years, you still say he needs 6 years. Give him 10 years, you still need 20 years. No, it's not the age, it's the years, it's the leadership. It's not the years, it's the leadership. Americans are doing 4 years. Are they not doing well? Are they not doing well? Look, the committee spoke about Ghanaian politicians spending a lot of time campaigning instead of working. And that's the reason why they want to give them, and they should add another years, so that they will reduce the number of years they use in campaigning. Am I right?
Yeah.
That was one of the reasons. President Mahama won power, assumed office. 6 months into his office, there are people who have started running campaign to become president. True of us.
Yeah, true.
So you see, it's the mindset of the people. It is not a number of years you give them. It's the attitude of the people. When the mindset is wrong, everything goes wrong. The man has just won power. 6 months into his government, some people have come out, they want to be flag bearers, and they are already running campaigns. So they are going to run campaign from now till what?
2028.
So what we say, Nipane Omoyansen and Yejuma. Yejuma. So see, it is not about the number of years. A leader is a leader. He will perform in 1 or 2 years. But when we give president, look, they spoke about time of forming government. Why do you need 1 year to form government? You already said you have the man. So by 2-3 months, you should put all your ministers of state and every other worker in the position.
Yeah.
Because we run a winner takes all kind of political syndrome. And that is the reason why we take 1 year to form government. But if we run an inclusive government, you don't need 1 year to run government, to form a government.
Yeah.
Because everybody who is there is competent. It is only the minister you come and you are going to change. You understand me? If we get the right people to occupy the positions of government work, it does not mean that look at Germany. When there's a change of chancellor, they don't change everybody in all the offices. No. They only change the ministers of state. Every other person is working. It is only sycophants like Africans that a change of government, everybody from every office must be changed. Are we serious? Huh? Are we serious? Why do we do that? Every Ghanaian citizen occupying a position must be competent enough to occupy. So when you become president, everybody is doing his job. If you are not competent, whether you are my government, you voted for me or you voted against me, you go home. I don't care. If you are competent, whether you voted against me or not, you still be at work. There are people who did not vote for Trump. but they are still working. There are people who did not vote for Obama. They are in their offices working. What kind of democracy are we practicing? What kind of leaders do we have?
Dr. Hassan Ayariga, our final question to you. It's the people of Ghana who are watching you and then who followed you, who love your politics and who wants to support Dr. Hassan Ayariga. What are you telling them as your final words as we are approaching a point where most of them are still seeing Alatarians moving around and doing all sort of things? When should they go back on the street to demonstrate against the government, as we still not seeing the government doing anything? And what are your final words to all the people watching you, APC people watching you, Ghanaians in diaspora? What are your final words?
Demonstration can be any day, any time. I am not stopping anybody from demonstrating. That's the fact of the matter. Because when you demonstrate, you're asking questions, you want answers. When you demonstrate, it's because you have asked government to give answers and government has not been able to provide answers, and you are demonstrating. Nobody stopped. I have not stopped anybody from demonstrating. But the fact of the matter still remains the same, that we as citizens have the right to ask government questions when they are not up and doing. Nobody should stop anybody from doing that. If the Ghanaian citizens are not happy with things, they should come out and speak, like I am going to do next week. I am going to speak. I'm going to speak on a lot of issues. You understand me? 1 year is over into the new government. The 1 year is over. This is the time to ask questions. We've given them enough grace period. The grace period is over. You understand me? Now the tough questions are going to come. We are going to scrutinize every government policy. The 24-hour economy, the foreigners in our country, every other thing. You understand? Jobs and job challenges. All those questions are going to come. We are not quiet. We are given grace period. So I want Ghanaians to know, all those who follow me and believe in me, that we are back to government business this January. They will be seeing a lot of things. They should keep following me. They will be seeing a lot of things that I am going to be fighting for them, for the Ghanaian citizens. Where government is right, I give them credit. Where government is wrong, I question their integrity. You understand me? I am not a president a candidate who just going to sit down and watch everything and agree. You will hear how government should be run. I will bring out a blueprint. What is wrong with this guy? I'll tell them. Those who are in government are misbehaving. We'll tell them. And government should sit up. The presidency is not a joking boiling point. It's a serious business. It's not a joke for everybody. And government should also look at the kind of positions and the kind of, appointments they have made so far. All right? We are not against anybody.
Lovely.
But if you're not qualified for the job, you must go. It doesn't matter whether you're an NDC member or not. The country is for Ghanaians. It's not for a political party. So when a party is in government and is doing wrong, you must question that party. Because you've given them the power to do the right thing. You didn't give them the power to repeat mistakes of the past. You understand?
Yes, sir.
And Ghana, we must protect it. That is the only country we have. And we cannot sit down and watch it, being destroyed by anybody, by any, not a foreigner or even, look, let me be sincere with you. Nesta.
Tell us.
Nesta, Nigerians should be our least problem. I tell you.
But they are not.
You know why? They are just bandits and criminals. They're bandits and criminals and Sakawa and then scammers. But there are other foreigners in this country who have hijacked the economy.
Like who?
Many foreigners like the Lebanese, many foreigners like the Indians, many foreigners like the British and Americans. They've hijacked the economy of Ghana. And Ghana economy is being run by foreigners. The oil sector is run by foreigners. The mining sector is run by foreigners. The banking sector is run by foreigners. The cocoa sector is run by foreigners. The manganese is run by foreigners. Bauxite is run by foreigners. Banks are run by foreigners. Tell me, aren't you worried? Aren't you worried? I will come out with all these expose. You will see. Nigerians are just criminals.
But they are unaliving and killing our people.
Yes. I'm telling you. But the economy itself has been taken over by certain smart people who are also foreigners, which we have ignored. So the foreigner matter must go beyond Nigerians alone. After the Nigerians, those elements will deal with them soon. We'll wipe them out of our country. They should go back. But there are other ones that they are the one managing the presidency. They are the one managing the government institution. They are the one managing the oil sector, the institution, the bigger institutions, and repatriating their profits. And our city cannot be strong. Our city could have gone as low as 6 cities, but certain strong people were pulling it up to bring it down to 6 cities. You think the city is 16 cities because government is only stupid? No. It's because there are certain big wings who are also for them pulling the strings to make our city depreciate. Let me be president. They will see. Me, I will not compromise you. I can never be compromised. I can never, anybody who think that I can be compromised to show evidence. Me, I can never be compromised. Not by anybody in this world. Even Satan cannot compromise me. Satan. Satan cannot compromise me. So I tell you.
Yeah, Dr. Hassan Ayariga, I had a top politician come on my live the last time, and I want to get your version of that. And he said to me that everybody on the ballot paper is being financed by either an MPP or an NDC. And that person said it bluntly on my live when I was doing live show. Do you think same, or you have a different version of some independent candidates on the ballot paper being financed by these two top politicians or two political parties?
I have a question to ask before I give you the answer. Who finances the two top politicians? Didn't you ask him that question? You should have asked him. Who finances them? Why didn't you ask him that question? You let him go. You let him loose without asking the real questions. You said they finances who? Which party do they finance? Who did they finance?
I asked him, who do you think finance you? He said, I finance myself. I said, okay.
You see, they have big mouth. And because they are being financed and they are thieves and armed robbers, they steal our money and being financed by same people I am talking about. They are the ones who have sold our country out. They should go to jail. They are being financed by the foreigners I'm talking about. Now you brought them up. And that is why we cannot take the foreigners out of this country. They are being financed by these foreigners. And that is why I say that the country is being run and controlled by what?
Foreigners.
Thank you. Now you know what I'm talking about. So I've given you the answer.
Oh dear. Okay.
And when I become president, I will become president by Ghanaians not financing me, by Ghanaians voting for me. I don't want anybody to finance me. I want Ghanaians just to give me their votes. If you finance me, use that money and finance people to vote for me. That's all I need. And let's change this country. You think that if I want to be president by being corrupt, I won't be president? I would have been president if I wanted to be corrupt. But when I become president, I cannot do the things I want to do. Because my hands will be tied like this behind me. Because you have taken bribe. The people will come and give you their terms. And you will have to succumb. But I am not going to be that president. I want to be an independent, mind-conscious president. You understand the word?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. The president we have are being manipulated. That is why you see that somebody will come and say, if I vote for me, if I become president, I'll do ABC. When they vote for him, when he become president, he cannot do because they financed him. Those who finance him are the one behind manipulating and controlling him. We are politicians. We know each other. Politicians, they don't know who Hassan Ayariga is. They are scared of me, all of them. I dare anybody who says no and come out and talk. I dare them. I'm on live. They know who I am. They themselves have said it. That when Hassan Ayariga become president, we all run out of this country. They know. They know. So I'll be back corner doing my thing. You understand me? I'm in my corner doing my thing. And that is why I can come out and say whatever I want to say. When Chukudu was running the whole country, going from one politician to another, were they able to stop me? They couldn't. They couldn't. They were scared to even call me. No politician could pick his phone and call me. All the places he went. Nobody. They told him, for that man, I beg you, I don't want no trouble. Why didn't he go? Ask him. He went everywhere. But he's lucky, very, very lucky, that I thought of our citizens abroad. The innocent Ghanaians' life that will be lost in Nigeria. South Africa did that because they didn't have Ghanaians living, South Africans living in Nigeria. You understand? I got all the information. South Africans were able to do that because there are no South Africans living in Nigeria. But we Ghanaians, we have Ghanaians living in Nigeria. Our Kode have taken us to Nigeria. But go to South Africa. They can do whatever they want with Nigerians because nobody will attack their citizens there. They don't have any citizens in Nigeria. What are their citizens going to do there in Nigeria? So that is the only difference between ours and theirs. You understand? Now you understand me very well.
Yeah, I do.
But
I do 100%. I do 100%.
Yes. Yeah. All right. So let's
hear your final words for everybody before we let you go.
My final word is that as we enter into the new year, every Ghanaian should be a patriotic citizen, no matter where you find yourself, abroad or home. Ghana is still your country. We should not allow anybody, no matter who, sell the conscience of our citizens and the pride that we hold as Ghana and the love that we're giving our Ghana and the sacrifices our forefathers have made for us to live in peace today. When Ghana is peace, we are all peaceful. When there's trouble, we are all troubled. So my prayer is that citizens of Ghana, let's begin. Where you see wrong, speak out. Where you see problem, help solve it. Where you see calamities, control it. Where you see issues that you can resolve it. Do not wait for anybody to come and resolve it for your country, Ghana. We should take responsibility as citizens and build our country, protect our country, guide our country, direct our country, and defend our country. It is our responsibility. No foreigner will do it. Foreigners will come. When there are problems, they will leave. Foreigners will come. They are coming to pick what they think it is in your country. They are not coming to serve your interest. Always remember, no foreigner is coming into your country to serve your interest. No foreigner. Nobody comes into your country to serve it. He's coming to serve his interest. So all the people we have here as foreigners, they are not our friends. They are our business enemies. They've come to make business, take our money and go. We can do that without them. We don't need them to do that. We only need to begin to believe in each other. We only need to begin to support each other. We only need to begin to understand each other, to work together, to collaborate, to judge or to speak to each other. Support our citizens. Our citizens can do better than any other citizen in the world. Only when we begin to support each other. Let us not abandon each other, avoid each other, and call it politics. No. Let us unite each other, come together, and rather call it democracy. But we ignore each other, avoid each other, despise each other, fight one another, and call it politics. Politics is not to fight. Politics is to unite, build a country that every citizen will benefit. So I want to say that APC and Hassan Ayariga stand for this. Any Ghanaian, listen to me. Prepare yourself, wherever you are, whatever you are doing. Take the mantle of the APC, whether at your constituency level, at your police station level, at a regional level. Become a member and start building that APC you want. The party is for all of you. It is not the APC, it's the mindset of the leader of the APC. You understand?
Yes, sir.
It's the mindset. The group of people who are in the APC have a different mindset from the group of people who are in the NDC and the MPP. That's the difference between us. That is the difference between us. The mindset of the Ghanaian citizens in the APC is totally different. So my brothers and sisters, I wish you a happy new year as we all go into the new year. Let this new year bring us new things, new success, new achievement, togetherness, hope, the hope we desire. I thank you. God bless our homeland Ghana, and God bless Nastana for us. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. On behalf of myself and all my people, we do want to say a big thank you for taking time to explain to us in-depthly what is happening with Dr. Hassan Ayariga. People were very worried. Hey, is he okay?
Thank you.
Please call him. Is he okay? We thank you very much.
I'm okay. Tell them I'm okay. I'm doing so well. I'm very grateful. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.